Hey,
Where's Henry?
he's with Cassie and her kids at laser tag.
Okay. Do you want something to drink? I've got unfiltered tap water, beer, and some juice boxes.
I'll have a juice box. You don't have anything on the walls.
I don't have anything to put on them, except for Henry's art, which is being framed.
I can bring you some things if you want, until you get some stuff. How about that great picture of Henry's on the Staten Island ferry?
Aren't you in that one?
Oh, I guess I am. I guess you can cut me out.
Oh, I'm gonna have to leave a day early to go to New York on the 22nd, so I was wondering if I can take Henry that Friday?
The 22nd, so that's the 21st. We have plans actually. We're going to this thing at LACMA with the cousins.
But can you change it so I can take him?
It's only that night. He's looking forward to it.
Okay.
It's my night, Charlie. We negotiated it. I mean,
I'm just asking you to be flexible.
I am flexible. You come in and out and I adjust based on your schedule. This one night we happen to have plans for a thing. I mean,
It's not just this one night, but okay.
Henry's teacher wants to meet with us.
You mean his LA teacher?
Can you respond to the email so we can set a time?
Sure. I've been distracted.
I understand. It's just that they try to rule out everything, with his reading.
I think he's just over anxious. He just wants it so much.
I know. He quits too easily when things aren't easy for him. He's like us, he's stubborn.
They said he's off the charts in math.
He's still a lousy Monopoly player because he wants to save all his money. So, I thought we should talk.
Uh-huh.
I feel like maybe things have gone too far.
Uh-huh.
I mean, my mom has taken out a loan against the house to help me pay Nora.
I thought I paid Nora.
You pay 30% of Nora.
Well, I'm going broke too, if that's any help. I've just agreed to direct 2 shitty plays. We can forget about putting anything away for Henry's college.
It's just that up until now we managed to keep Henry somewhat removed, and this will change that.
Uh-huh.
And we have to protect Henry.
I agree.
Nora says the evaluator will come into our homes. She'll interview Henry in addition to us, our friends, families, enemies, and she'll observe us with him, how we are as parents.
Sounds awful.
I know. I feel like if anyone would observe me on any given day as a parent, I'd never get custody. That was a joke.
I know. I feel the same way.
So, I thought maybe we should figure something out between us.
You remember I told you this at the beginning.
I know you did, but these are different circumstances.
I was anticipating these circumstances.
Anyways, shall we try this?
Okay. I don't know how to start.
Do you understand why I want to live in LA?
No.
Well, Charlie, that's not a useful way for us to start.
I don't understand it.
You don't remember promising that we could do some time here.
We discussed things. We were married. We said things. Okay? We talked about moving to Europe. We talked about getting a sideboard or what you call it, a credenza for that space behind the couch. We never did any of those things.
And then you turned down that residency at the Geffen that would have brought us here and...
Which wasn't something that I wanted. We had a great life and a great theatre company where we were.
You call that a great life?
You know what I mean.
Me discovering your fucking Marianne.
Do not pretend that you're not capable of deception. You left Ben for me. don't mean we had a great marriage. I mean life in Brooklyn. Professionally, at least. I don't know, I've never considered anything different.
Well, that's the problem, isn't it? I was your wife. You should have considered my happiness too.
Oh, come on. You were happy. You just now decided that you weren't.
Okay, I work here now. My family is here.
And I agreed to put Henry in school here because your show went to series, knowing that when that was over, we would go back to New York.
Honey, we never said that. That might have been your assumption, but we never expressly said that.
We did say it.
When did we say it?
I don't know, but we did say it.
I thought that if...
We said it that time on the phone.
Honey, let me finish. Sorry, I keep saying that. I thought that if Henry liked it here and my show continued, that we might do sometime in LA.
I was not aware of that thought process.
The only reason we never stayed in LA is because you cannot imagine desires other than yours unless they are forced on you.
All right, okay. You wish you hadn't married me. You wish I'd had a different life, but this is what happened.
Okay, so what do we do?
I don't know.
Nora says there's no coming back from this.
Oh, fuck Nora. I fucking hate Nora telling me I always lived in LA when I never lived in LA. How can you have her say those things about me?
Jay said them about me too. You shouldn't have Firebird.
I needed my own asshole.
Okay, let's both agree that both of our lawyers said awful things about both of us.
Nora was worse.
Jay called me an alcoholic.
You pulled the rug from under me, now you're putting me through hell.
You put me through hell during the marriage.
Oh, is that what that was now? Hell.
And now you're putting Harry through this horrible thing to once again get what you want.
It's not what I want. I mean, it is what I want, but it's what was best for him.
I was wondering when you'd get around to Henry and what he actually wants.
Oh, fuck off!
No, you fuck off! If you listen to your son or to anyone, he would tell you that he'd rather live here.
Stop putting your feelings about me onto Henry.
He tells me he likes it here better.
He tells you that because he knows that that's what you want to hear.
He tells me you're on the phone all the time. You don't even play with him.
Because I'm going through a divorce in LA and trying to direct a play in New York.
You're fighting for something you don't even want.
Which closed because I wasn't even there. That was a huge opportunity for me and for the theatre, and I let everyone down.
You're being so much like your father.
Do not compare me to my father.
I didn't compare, I said you're acting like him.
You're exactly like your mother. Everything you complain about her, that's exactly what you're doing. You're suffocating Henry.
First of all, I love my mother. She was a great mother.
I'm just repeating what you told me.
Secondly, how dare you compare my mothering to my mother? I might be like my father, but I'm not like my mother.
You are. And you're like my father, and also like my mother. You're all the bad things about all these people, but mostly your mother. Sometimes at night when we lie down in bed, I will look at you and I will see her, and I will just feel so gross.
I felt repulsed when you touched me.
You're a slob. I made all the beds, closed all the cabinets, picked up after you like an infant.
The thought of having sex with you makes me peel my skin off.
You'll never be happy, in LA or anywhere. You think you'll meet some better opposite guy than me, and then in a few years you'll rebel against him because you need to have your voice. You don't even want a voice. You want to fucking complain about not having a voice.
I think of being married to you, and that woman is a stranger to me.
You've regressed. You've gone back to your life before you met me. It's pathetic.
We had a child's marriage. People used to say to me that you are too selfish to be a great artist. I used to defend you, but they were absolutely right.
All your best acting is behind you. You're back to being a hack.
You gaslighted me. You're a fucking villain.
You want to present yourself as a victim because it's a good legal strategy? Fine. But you and I both know that you chose this life. You wanted it until you didn't. Life with you was joyless.
So you had to fuck someone else? How could you?
You shouldn't be upset that I fucked her. You should be upset that I had a laugh with her.
Do you love her?
No! But she didn't hate me. You hated me.
You hated me. You fucked someone we worked with.
You stopped having sex with me in the last year. I never cheated on you.
That was cheating on me.
But there's so much more I could have done. I was a director in my 20s who came from nothing and was suddenly at the cover of fucking Time Out New York. I was hot shit and I wanted to fuck everyone and I didn't. And I loved you and I didn't want to lose you. And I was in my 20s and I didn't want to lose that too. But you wanted so much, so fast. I didn't even want to get married. Fuck it, there's so much I didn't do.
Well, thanks for that.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
I can't believe I have to know you forever.
You're fucking insane! And you're fucking winning!
Are you kidding? I wanted to be married. I'd already lost. You didn't love me as much as I loved you.
What does that have to do with LA? What?
You're so merged with your own selfishness that you don't even identify the selfishness anymore. You're such a dick.
Every day I wake up and I wish you were dead. Dead. If I could guarantee that Henry will be okay, I wish you would get an illness and fucking get hit by a car and die.
I know.
I'm sorry.
Me too.